Coming off a good profitable day yesterday, let's keep it going into Thursday's action. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. Thursday edition here of Winning Bets. We're giving out free sports picks every single day. And we got our week back on track yesterday as we were able to secure a couple units of profitability there on Wednesday's action. Let's go ahead and recap it, and then we'll jump on into an exciting slate of Thursday's MLB action. Yesterday, right there, we went 4-2, as you can see right there, and plus 2.35 units. Just a good, solid day for us overall. Unfortunately, from a Manchester United fandom perspective, that game did not go our way. They did not win the money line, and they also did not go over 1.5 goals. Still don't know how it happened. They could not break down a Villarreal defense. Time and again, United would get the ball into their half, get the ball into their final third, and just work it across, and then at some point send in some meaningless cross that, went out for a goal kick, or, maybe they were able to get a corner kick out of it, but nobody was going direct for United. You got to go direct at them. Nobody was attacking them direct and playing balls through the defense splitting passes. Nobody was doing that throughout 90 minutes. And then I also don't even recall, and somebody correct me in the comments section if I'm wrong, I don't remember United taking at least one shot from around the 18-yard box. That was another method they could have done to maybe open up this Villarreal defense. Nobody took a long-range shot. Nobody from 18 yards or around the 18-yard box. Nobody. Not one effing player decided to pull the trigger from around the box. Are you kidding me? Just a really poor display from United, breaking down a defense. Extremely frustrated, obviously, as a fan. Thought we were going to win the trophy, catapult us into a nice summer, make a couple signings, and then go ahead and make a real charge for that Premier League title next season. But the boys are definitely going to have that confidence low after that performance. That was a poor offensive standpoint. And then how about Villarreal score? How did I tell you Villarreal was going to score if they were able to get a goal? It was going to be off a set piece. I said it was going to be a corner or it was going to be a free kick. That's why we put our first goal score wager on Torres there. And that's exactly how Villarreal scored. United has not defended set pieces, whether it's corner kick or free kicks, all year. So not a big surprise that was the lone way in which Villarreal got their goal right there. So yeah, brutal game in terms of team performance. Luckily, we did take a couple player props in that game. We took Cavani ahead of over 2+ shots on target. Told you guys he was going to get one goal, so then he just needed one other shot on target, and that other shot on target came in the first half, so that was nice there. And then also took Cavani to have 3+ shots and got that one to cash as well. Shout out to Thad on that one right there because he tailed that bet. I initially sent out a Wednesday recap that had profit, but not as much profit because I had Cavani 3+ shots scored as a loss. Thad hit me up on Twitter. It's like, hey, I tailed that bet. PointsBet had that as a win. So I immediately reached out to PointsBet, and then they said that they had a scoring, some sort of scoring issue on their side. So some of those bets were, the result was a loss. Well, they obviously corrected that, so that's how we now got a little bit more profit than what we originally said. So yeah, appreciate Thad, reaching out and let me know that his bet was scored as a winner. We both could have gotten burned there, but glad he did not get burned, more importantly. And then glad I got my situation finished right there. And then also took another bet in that game, took Villarreal to lift trophy. Tweeted that one out before the start of the game. Look, guys, I do not miss opportunities to bet both sides of a situation and get free money. I've said it time and again, I do not miss opportunities to bet both sides of something and guarantee a profit. You never know what is going to happen in sports. So that was an opportunity where you could bet both sides of it, guarantee yourself some profit. So went ahead and did that. And then also I gave you guys Giants as my only lean on yesterday's show. Well, it not only became a lean, it became an official bet there sometime later on that afternoon as I pulled the trigger on that Giants money line. They came through right there with a nice 5-4 victory up over the Diamondbacks. So that's how the day went right there. Yeah, so a good day, 4-2, plus 2.35 units. And now we're working our way up out of that hole. Now we're only down 4.18 units after a bad start to a Monday, bad start to that Tuesday. Again, we got it turned around on Wednesday. We've been 6 weeks profitability. We look to make it 7 weeks profitability straight, and that's exactly what we did in terms of yesterday, just getting off to a nice start in terms of turning that sucker around. So let's keep that thing going on in today. First of all, let's make sure we get out some money. Let's jump over to the NBC Sports Predictor app. Last night we had a pick and roll contest. Living Legend goes ahead and gets the victory with 35 points. This is one of our repeat winners. Living Legend has certainly won before, as I recall, at least 2 or 3 times. He'll take home $20 with today's win on the pick and roll contest, and good job by him and everybody else. You can see that you're right there within striking distance, so good luck on that next contest. One other thing worth mentioning just before we jump into these baseball bets, I'm out of YouTube jail, folks. I'm out of YouTube jail. Ads are back running on here, so I can make 1/8 of a penny for every 1 million views or whatever it is. You're definitely not, making anything to brag about to your buddies, but it's cool that I'm out of YouTube jail. Don't really know how I got in it. All I know is I was in it for 30 days. I was able to reapply for ads, and now I'm out of jail. So that's pretty cool. Got those ads back running on there. All right, let's go ahead now, and I got 4 baseball bets. So let's do it. We turned around the week on Wednesday. Let's keep this going on into Thursday, and let's start getting these monies back in our pocket. All right, let's start off with a good old NRFI. Let's do a NRFI in that Indians versus Tigers game at -143 over at DraftKings. As you can see here in the screenshot, this is my free $20 bet that I had. Doesn't mean I don't hate the bet, just because of the high juice. That's why I went ahead and used a $20 wager to kind of make up for the high juice. Made a $20 bet as opposed to my normal $15 bet there to kind of compensate that high juice. And you've got Bieber on the mound versus Boyd. We know both of these pitchers. We know Bieber. We've backed Bieber several times this season, gotten several cashes, so no problem backing Boyd. Boyd is a starter that we backed last week on the Tigers-Royals no-run the first inning, because when we took him at that spot, at that point in the season, he hadn't given up any runs in the first inning, was just absolutely dominating. We obviously lost that bet last week, so now he's given up 2 runs in the first innings, but we know that those are always on one occasion. So other than one time, so far this season, he's been clean his entire first inning. So we like that, what Boyd's been getting done there in the first inning. And then these 2 teams are not really all that great offensively. You got the 25th and 28th ranked batting average teams in Major League Baseball, and then they're 15th and 30th in runs per scored in the first inning. The Indians are 15th, so the better of those offenses, but they're 24th on the road, and that's where they'll be today. So always down to 24th in runs scored in the first inning there when they're on the road. So we like this game because we got 2 really good pitchers on the mound. We got 2 really bad offenses going at it. So no run the first inning between Indians Tigers at -143 over at DraftKings. Let's keep that NRFI theme on going today. We're going to do it in Royals versus Rays. Royals versus Rays. Going to do a NRFI at -125 over at FanDuel. You got Singer on the mound for McClanahan here for the Rays. Singer for the Royals. He's one of the lone guys that have still not given up a run yet in this first inning. They're hard to find. They're out there, and he's one of them. He's gotten 11 Ks in those 9 innings of pitch in the first inning. We love what Singer's been getting done in the first inning. We've backed him a few times this season. Let's go ahead and back him again. And then McClanahan here for the Rays. He's given up 1 run in 5 innings pitched, but he has chipped in with 7 Ks, so we like that. Again, we like guys that get you strikeouts because you're going to get in jams more than likely, or, it can obviously happen. We like guys that have strikeout stuff when they get in jam. And again, much like, the Indians, Tigers, we got good pitchers, bad offenses. Same thing in this game. You got good pitchers and the bad offense as well. You got 19th and 22nd in batting average, and you got 20 and 23rd in runs scored per first inning. So love these 2 NRFIs and love this one here. Royals Rays -125 over at FanDuel. All right, let's get in a couple money line bets here on today's show. Let's look at this Phillies-Marlins game. Let's take those Marlins. Let's take the Marlins money line at -139 over at PointsBet. You got offensives here is dead even. You got the 16th ranked offense here for the Phillies against the 17th ranked offense here for the Marlins. So again, pretty much even. For the Phillies though, they don't have JT Realmuto, their catcher, and they don't have Bryce Harper. So their offense has taken a significant hit without 2 of their top hitters. For the Marlins, again, they're essentially not worse than the Phillies. They're 1 spot lower than them. Bullpen-wise, massive advantage goes to the Marlins bullpen. Number 6th ranked bullpen versus the number 24 ranked bullpen of the Phillies, and they do it all better to that Marlins bullpen. So we absolutely love that. And to go along with the bullpen advantage, they've also got the starting pitching advantage, massive starting pitching advantage. You got Howard on the mound for the Phillies going up against Lopez for the Marlins. For Howard, it's a 7.36 ERA, a 1.77 WHIP, a 250 opponent's batting average. He's going up against Lopez. Lopez significantly better numbers. A 2.73 ERA, a 1.18 WHIP, and a 234 opponent's batting average. So, yeah, we absolutely love that. And then also Lopez's ground ball to fly ball rate is significantly better than Howard's. His is 0.9 versus 0.3 there for Howard. So Lopez is keeping the ball down, keeping the ball on the ground, where Howard he's letting them guys get up under it and really, make it go to the outfield, and a lot of times get on out of the ballpark. So, yeah, we love what the Marlins have been doing. We like what the Marlins are doing in this series. They've already won 2 of the first 3 games. They're the better team. Think they can go ahead and win 3 out of 1 here this series. Again, even offenses, better bullpen, better starter. Give me that Marlins money line at -139. And then the last one we're going to do here is we're going to do Orioles, White Sox. So we're going to take White Sox on that run line. So -1.5 there is what we're going to do there. So White Sox run line -118. And again, you can find that one at PointsBet. The White Sox, they get a lefty here in Zimmerman. You got Zimmerman on the mound for the Orioles. We know what they've been doing, generally speaking, against left-handed pitching. They faced the left-handed pitcher the last time they did it against the Cardinals. They went over their team total in that game, and they also won that game with the Cardinals 5-1. White Sox mash left-handed pitching. This is a bad left-handed pitcher. 5.59 ERA, a 1.55 WHIP, and he allows a 3.08 opponent's batting average. The White Sox should absolutely feast on this guy. Bullpen-wise, the White Sox have the better bullpen. Orioles is ranked 21st, where the White Sox come in ranked 13th. And then starting to pitch, and we already mentioned that the White Sox are getting the left-hander. They're also throwing a better pitcher there in Dylan Cease. He has a 3.18 ERA, a 1.30 WHIP, and opponent's batting average of 217, and his K per 9 is at 11.1 as well. So they already have the starting advantage. Then you add in the component that the Orioles are throwing a left-hander, where the White Sox generally mash. We know offensive-wise, the White Sox have a better offense. They're ranked number 5 versus the Orioles ranked number 15. So every advantage is the White Sox. You got the offense advantage, you got the starter advantage, you get the bullpen advantage, and then we'll throw in the kicker advantage that they're getting a left-hander on the mound for the Orioles. White Sox run line, easy bet to make. Let's hope we get that right result over at -118 over at PointsBet. All right, and then one other bet for you guys here, the free giveaway bet. We're on the last one. Unfortunately, we've obviously stumbled this week and been losing these free giveaway bets, but we got one more crack to try and rifle off several wins for you guys, and we're going to do that NRFI in that Indians-Tigers game. So we'll do NRFI for the free giveaway bet. Indians-Tigers, when it wins, somebody on tomorrow's show will win $17 for the NRFI and the Indians versus Tigers. All right, guys, that's how we're doing it. Pumped for this slate. Games are early. The first game there in that Marlins game, I believe, is at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. That NRFI and the Indians-Tigers is shortly after it. So get these bets in and let's cash these suckers so we can talk about it on tomorrow's show. And then we'll kick off our Friday or weekend slate of bets there on Friday's show. So look forward to doing that. All right, guys, go enjoy your Thursday. Let's win some money, and we'll come back tomorrow, talk some sports, and try and put more coin in your pocket. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.